Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus tarot reading. Taurus love tarot reading. Taurus love reading, and as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Taurus love messages reading. That's far too many. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Taurus, I'm channeling for you in November 2023, and of course you could be here in November, but you could also be here many months, even years later, and the reason for that is this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. Means there's a message here for you. Taurus, King of Swords, and the King of Wands. So somebody here really wants to communicate with you. It looks like they will be. Gemini and Mercury energy. Yeah, all about, really, what can I say? This is all about communication. Somebody here coming into, well, what do they have to say? What do they have to say, Taurus? Let's see what's going on. Down below, of course, it wants to be your first card. That does not surprise me at all. Down below, all the decks that I'm bringing in today, you'll find. You'll also find in the description all the playlists, all zodiac signs. All signs love tarot readings. Those are love readings for the collective. Of course, you will also find very long and very in-depth twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey, and a whole lot more. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, let the rest go, and I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. And it goes without saying, thank you for being here today. So the King of Swords coming in, we saw the King of Wands, the King of Cups now. Really, Taurus? All those feelings that they have been suppressing, here they are, sitting here on their throne on all these emotions here, the master of emotions, Pisces energy, feelings that have been under the surface are here at the surface now. Oh, look at that. They're working on this message, the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun in Virgo. Yeah, so they're working something out also. You can see here the Five of Pentacles, which of course is the Five of Pentacles here on this tree. And that is representative of the loss. It's Mercury and Taurus energy there. The Six Pentacle right down below, of course, is bringing in the Six of Pentacles, the Moon, and Taurus energy. So really working on opening up about their feelings. This message. Do you have one foot out the door? Because you're still here, but that's the Seven of Pentacles. And that's more Taurus energy, Venus and Taurus energy. Just having been waiting for a really long time for them to get it together. They sure have you close by as they work on that Eighth Pentacle, which of course is around some karma. And that's also infinity, balance for this new cycle. Okay, it's really clear what's going on here. And pun intended, I guess, with that King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands. Clarity on how they feel about you? I think so. Let me get one last. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards for Taurus. Aho. It's the Fool in reverse. It's the partnership placement. Aquarius energy, Uranus energy. Yeah, this is the lack of communication, the lack of emotional availability, the lack of caring about, I want to say, your feelings. The Ten of Cups. More Pisces energy here. Mars and Pisces energy specifically. Mars, the planet of action, passion, drive, also completion. This is a new cycle. Were you in the Ten of Cups? Were you working toward the Ten of Cups? Was it on the table? Because it's back on the table, quite literally. Of course, this can be building a family together, and that's going to be different for everybody, what that means, building a life together. Rebuilding a life together, perhaps. Blending families, introducing families, what's going on? I'll tell you this much. The Seven of Swords is on their way back in here. Aquarius and Uranus energy. Some more Aquarius and Uranus energy. Look at this. So this is the reversal energy, as you can see, and this is a lot of what changed everything here. The Seven of Swords, a runner, running from communication, not being clear about how they feel, breaking hearts, holding on to the Three of Swords, making this decision with another two, of course, bringing that to 5, possibly saying some things that really shouldn't have been said, or the lack of communication, leaving 2 swords behind. So how far did they go? Obviously, they're coming back in here. Some denying of their feelings 100%. You can see that with the King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands. That's what they're coming in here for now. Is this second chance energy? Because this Fool in reverse, and it can be for some of you there was some betrayal, and of course it can be in the way of romance, but it could have been, I want to say, in the way of a lot of Taurus. I'm already having a camera glitch. Okay. We saw it came, it went. Maybe it comes back. Okay, it's coming back. Well, that was just really clear. And it brought with it the 5 of Pentacles, which came through in the 8 of Pentacles. Well, it's a card of lost Taurus. It's Mercury and Taurus energy. And it's here with the Fool card in reverse. This is what went on, and this is, well, it's an energy of worry as well. And it's right here below the King of Swords, who is, we know, coming in here to communicate and around this loss. They're worried about something here. You, maybe losing you forever. Hermit energy, Mercury and Virgo energy. Knight of Pentacles, the Sun energy, the Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay, so the Hermit energy is here catty corner with the King of Swords. It's where you go for truth, for clarity, to figure out what you want. Clearly they have come out of here because you can see what they're doing. They're hopping on this Knight of Pentacles horse. I have to say, it's catty corner here with the Fool in reverse, which is a really strong energy of being careless. And as we know, with the feelings that they are, that really, I don't even want to say they were under the surface, because they're there. They've been there. They've just been suppressing them. But it's really clear they're coming in here to make things right. They're coming in here to communicate. Looks like there's an offer coming in here. There's definitely still a lot of hope, and there's definitely a new cycle here. So this is the end of a cycle, completion of a cycle, and it is renewal. Granted, they are sitting on a horse with an unfastened harness, and that's very much in alignment with the Fool card in reverse of, well, yeah, we saw that in the 8 of Pentacles too, that 7 of Pentacles, which was really close to them. That Venus and Taurus energy that I feel you've been in, just waiting, having put in a lot of time and effort and heart and what else? And it's catty corner here with that. So on one hand, they're coming in here with some humility, pushing through some obstacles, working through a cycle, holding on to a pentacle saying, I'm here, you can count on me, I want to do this. And on the other hand, there is a little bit of this Hermit in reverse energy of just being a little bit worried about being hurt again, because I think you're here too. In fact, I feel that you're here. It's in alignment. It's here in the partnership placement, and this is very much on your mind of what has gone on in this connection. Also, looking down here, of course, holding on to walking stick, the wisdom stick, the staff, contemplating time alone, time apart, thinking about what you want, what's going on. They're here too, preparing for this communication. Gemini and Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, oftentimes connected to reading and writing. Of course, this can always be an in-person message, but it looks a whole lot like social media, email, SMS. What is that? But the Hermit is surrounded here by this energy of the carelessness, I want to say, that has gone on. And right here next to the 5 of Pentacles, the loss, with their back to back here with the Knight of Pentacles, even the 10 of Cups here. So a really hopeful energy, and a lot of hopeful energy for this new cycle here, for a new beginning. We see this King of Pentacles holding on to the pentacle now, saying, well, I'm here. It's commitment energy, of course, the relationship, the connection. It looks like a reunion wreath kind of, coming out of their helmet here. Of course, it's a knight, so wearing their armor, a little bit of conflicting energy, but it looks pretty honest, saying, I'm here, I'm ready to do the work. And that's where you've been in the Seven of Pentacles waiting, because you've done a lot of that already. So I feel like there's some trust issues, of course, that need to be rebuilt here, having your back sort of to this. But I also still feel you here in this energy. This Knight of Pentacles is not only coming in here saying that I've changed energy, but they're catty corner with the Seven of Swords, wanting to make some peace. So this is also making some amends energy. It's apologetic energy. So what happened in that Seven of Swords? We saw that in the King of Cups coming in, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Fool in reverse, that they have been withholding how they feel about you, or just not really showing up emotionally, communicatively. Possibly that's always been a case in this connection. Maybe it's something new, but they're coming in here with a peace offering, but more than that, an apology, wish fulfillment. This is what you've been wanting here. Right here, look at this. Catty corner too. This is where your person's energy is the strongest, Taurus. They're everywhere here, but it's the strongest here. And the wish fulfillment is they're coming in here with this Jupiter and Pisces energy. The planet of prosperity and expansion, hope, optimism, wanting things to move forward. One cup shy. One cup shy here, the Ten of Cups. So wish fulfillment, bringing in the Ten of Cups. Building a family together. What does that mean for you? Or were you building a life together? Were you already on your way? Was it on the table? Blending families, introducing families, because it's back on the table. The Sun is also here for that Pentacle. The King of Pentacles is kind of walking right here into this Sun energy. And this wish fulfillment around Jupiter is the hope for that. And Jupiter is also bringing in an element of luck, I want to say, and that's bringing in, of course, the energy right after the Hermit, which is the Wheel of Fortune, of a new turning point, things changing and really connected to, I want to say, some news coming in, a deep soulmate connection here. You've been waiting for this. Sitting here on this bench at any moment, it looks almost like you just kind of hop up, just sort of jump up on both legs and go. And of course, you have free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do, and they do change. The future is not fixed, so it's up to you. So whatever you're deciding to do, but you can see here in this energy that's coming through in your reading is that you are still hybrid at any moment, Because in one hand, your back is sort of to the Knight of Pentacles, not really sure how to feel about this. So some trust issues, afraid to be hurt. On the other hand, it is what you want. And it is coming in here, and it's connecting right to the Sun energy, which is not only for this Pentacle, which you see the Knight of Pentacles heading right there. It's what you need. This is the Sun. It's a new day. It's a new beginning. It's an outcome. It's a successful outcome. I'm tongue-tied, in particular tied around a pentacle for the growth. It's the conscious here, which is everything coming to light, working things out, connected to higher power, the crown chakra. God, Goddess, the universe, the divine, what is that for you? And working things out, wish fulfillment, the Sun energy. The Sun right here with the Ten of Cups, two of the most positive energies, I want to say. That's saying a lot, so I can't really say it's the most positive, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is the wishes coming true energy here. The Nine of Wands is coming here in reverse, and this is an energy of healing. And coming out of this energy, that's really interesting. It's the Moon in Sagittarius energy, and it is kind of a wounded warrior energy, of just holding up a wand here and saying, wait a minute. And I do feel that in that Seven of Pentacles energy that came through in that Eight of Pentacles here with your back kind of to it, to this communication, because what's interesting here is, of course, that's communication around the King of Swords. And this Nine of Wands, what's right behind this ninth wand? It's the Eight of Wands. And that Eight of Wands behind is Mercury in Sagittarius, and that's communication. It's in reverse here. So I do feel that you're more open to it. Maybe you weren't before. And I do still feel there's some apprehension here, but this is a message coming through. This is communication coming through, Taurus. We saw it, it came, it went, maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. And I got to tell you, this is, well, it's a vulnerable energy too, and it's ending. It's really a new cycle here. The end of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. And I say that because I know that not everybody can physically come together. Sometimes, you know, and these connections are long distance and maybe not able to change. But this is, they're coming in here to communicate and thereby ending the no contact, no communication. And you, boy, have you been waiting, I feel. The Lovers in reverse. The Page of Cups. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Regret. They almost regret it as it happened. Look at this. Gemini energy. Venus energy, of course. Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing. It's in reverse. This is the breakup energy, the heartbreak energy, and it's tied directly to the Seven of Swords, who's coming in here to make amends. Regret. They have so much regret for the choices that they made around the Seven of Swords. Lying, heartbreaking, bad decisions, of course. Running from communication, not being clear about feelings is really strong. Is there some betrayal in there for some of you? I'm sure there is, because this is all tied around that. There's a lot of regret here. A lot of regret here. For some of you, there may even have been some arguing around this, and they're sorry for that too. Taurus, this is really clear. This Page of Cups is right here. Look, you're back still. So the thing is there is an alignment, but I really feel your energy strong here. Kind of you're back here also to this Page of Cups. And this is, you know, the Page energy is a messenger and coming in with an offer. You can see that it's a cup, it's love, it's emotional. Page energy sometimes can be like a student, you know, or even just trying to coming in sort of sideways. Not really sure with some humility, because that is happening here. And that's the other thing I'm wondering too. Because I do feel this humility, some sincerity here of just really lots of regret here in the Lovers in reverse. Soulmate energy in here. For some of you, this might be around twin flame communication. That's not for everybody, for sure, but it is here. But it's also an energy that they've kind of like jumped on the horse really fast, you know, and didn't fasten it as well, because they're trying to figure it out here. And you have your back here to the Page of Cups too. Definitely an energy of not being sure if you can trust them. It's the World card. Actually, I'm going to put that here. Yeah, I mean, the Fool is in reverse. And by the way, the Eight of Cups is in reverse. So that's more validation of, we're going to talk about this in a minute, whatever went on here in the Seven of Swords in reverse that they're regretting. Leaving, communication, the physical relationship, what is that? Things that were said, things that were not said, breaking your heart. Leaving. Because that's also here in the Eight of Cups, but it's in reverse, so they're coming back. And for some of you, this might be around an actual home or a dwelling. That won't be for everybody, but there's lessons that they've learned, and look what they're holding. They're holding the Hermit walking stick, so they're already out of this energy. You're still here. King of Swords. Eight of Cups in reverse, Saturn and Pisces energy, having worked out this cycle for the renewal. 8 is, of course, a number of action, accomplishing things, karma, working that out, paying some karmic debts. It's manifesting an abundance here as well, and they're holding on to that stick, so they've learned some lessons. Here in the Hermit energy have come out and want to communicate. Definitely can see that there's trust issues here, you know. They're coming in here with the World card. So this is an energy, and there's a card that's sliding off, so I want to look at that. Oh, completion. It's the divine timing, communication, growth, very strong soulmate energy. Saturn energy coming through here, and that is having worked that out literally. It's the energy of completion here. Karma, life lessons, getting through obstacles, heading for the future, heading for you here. It's just really clear. And heading for that completion of, well, was there a goal that you didn't reach? This Ten of Cups, were you already there? Was it not some magician energy, you know, perhaps? Even a little bit of spinning energy, reversal energy of unfulfilled potential. Regardless, whether you were there already in the Ten of Cups, or you were building up to it, or it was on the table, it's back. It's wish fulfillment here, and they're coming here with it. There's an energy for some of you of even a marriage proposal. Do I think that's for everybody? Of course not. But you definitely have been waiting to hear from your person despite not, you know, just, of course, having those antennas up and trusting yourself about how you feel and what you need to do. This is your journey. Always. And that's a message for you from your spirit guides, your angels and your ancestors. But this is life-changing decisions. Getting closer to soulmate energy, you coming in here and wanting to, there's an energy of completion here. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, you're here as well as Aquarius. It's right here above the 10 of Cups. So this was sliding off. It's the 6 and this is sliding off. Oh my gosh, the Strength. Okay, so the Magician card is here, and this is also coming off. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. There's that apology. It's something you've really been wanting as well. So the 10 of Swords, Sun and Gemini energy. It's, of course, putting the Sun in reverse. So you've been waiting. But we also see the Sun here, right, connecting with it, also with the wish fulfillment, what you've been waiting for. So an apology for this Pentacle, for this message, for the communication, despite being leery, of course, but you can see it's coming in, and I feel that it's what you've been waiting for. This is a new start. It's asking for forgiveness and wanting to leave what happened behind. It's not just a magical, speaking of magic with the Magician card, energy of just leaving it behind. Of course, it requires work, something coming in here, the Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant is also wanting to make its way in here. Interesting. This is Taurus energy, divine masculine energy, a card of commitment, contracts, long-term energy, including marriage. Sometimes it can tell us that there's something, whether it's third party within themselves, just kind of having trouble with what's expected of them, maybe even just around the connection of even marriage, which for some of you they might be getting ready for. You can see that, but it can also be just people in their life or in their head that's kind of held things back. Cultural, religious differences, money, location, whatever that is. The King of Pentacles came down here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, by the way, and we're going to talk about this. My gosh, I think this is how it came down. Six of Wands, Strength card, and the Magician. But I got to tell you, the Two of Pentacles in reverse is an overwhelming energy, and it's a day-to-day energy here in the Minor Arcana energy, so it's like working it out. Also here with that King of Pentacles. So obviously your connection is here, but there's something else here that they've been working out, whether it's just commitment issues, again, whether there's another romantic commitment, or that commitment is around to family, religious, cultural differences, lifestyle. It's the cycle here. Look at this. It's the infinity symbol. It's working out that cycle for renewal. There's an overwhelming energy and they're struggling. You can see that here, but they're also holding on to that pentacle here, which either the Knight of Pentacles has brought here to the King of Pentacles to give, or the King of Pentacles has handed it over to the Knight. Either way, holding on to it, looking down on it, knowing what they want to do with it, holding on to the scepter, which of course also connects us to the Empress, starting, growing, developing, power of life right here. Look at all these grapes, developing this connection, redeveloping, rebuilding. The Sun here to help grow that. And this energy that they've been in, this stuck energy here, most definitely coming out of that. We see that everywhere here, working out the cycle. And it's also a validation here. Look at this. So the Six of Wands is having overcome whatever those obstacles, challenges are. I don't want to say have been, because I think it's still going on. But the Five of Wands here in the back, the Saturn and the Leo energy. Saturn, you know, slowing things down, karma, obstacles, life lessons, needing strength to get through that. Look, right here, working through the cycle for renewal. Leo energy, more energy, the source, higher power, the crown chakra, God, Goddess, the universe, connecting, receiving those messages, lots of reunion energy, but overcoming that cycle for renewal. And of course, it's an 8. That is an action number. It's also around working out this karma, infinity, the balance, both of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies in order to come from a place of truth and clarity, in particular with that King of Swords and that King of Cups that we saw, and this apology that's here, but also the cycle, you know, and coming in with the truth and balance here for this renewal. The Magician, just tying everything here together. And by the way, the Six of Wands, of course, is riding a very emotional horse who's looking away from those 5 wands. So what are they? Internal conflicts, commitment issues, other people, locations, differences in lifestyles, differences in where you live, whatever that is. You know, the horse doesn't even want to look, is just kind of going past it. That's overcoming it. And it's a message coming in here. It's really clear. Holding up a victory wreath. Look at that. Your chemistry is really, really high. Sometimes I feel like it can be an overwhelming energy, but this is manifesting that in both of these energies here. Kind of the dream relationship, I want to say. The new beginning. So the Magician card I felt coming in, I felt it more in a spinning energy. And the reason for that is I feel this energy that it is unfulfilled potential, but we see it coming in here today in the upright. So that's the potential that was unfulfilled that is still here, and it's coming back in. Yeah, and taking that opportunity, as above, so below, turning visions into reality, which is manifesting you. Soulmate energy here, really strong. Taking this inspired action, a lot of reunion energy up here. And there's that infinity again, and also that 8. Having worked it out for the renewal, access to all the elements, of course, alchemizing everything and bringing in, well, yeah, some new magic here. Taurus, this is really clear. I want to bring in some oracle. I want to show you first what's at the bottom of the deck. We're shuffled and ready to go. And sometimes when I'm shuffling it and I'm putting it down, I kind of look and see what it is. And then the reading, you know, as the reading is going along, I know. Sometimes I don't know. And today I'd shuffled it like wild. And it was funny because this was one of the cards that I was looking at. It just kept showing up when I was shuffling it. And here it is again. It's joy, and it's connecting strongly with the sun energy. This joyous outcome, the sun, the new cycle, the chance, a new day, the growth, the life force, illuminating everything here, riding this horse again, this white horse, which is really an emotional kind of horse. You know, we see them riding it here, holding on, wanting to come in and share this good news with you. It's really, really strong. Something that they've worked out here. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't, but it's really clear. And again, oh my gosh, it can be tied to the Hierophant energy. So when this happens, it's just so wild. That's a validation of everything we're saying here. It's the 8 of Wands. This is the 8 of Wands that we talked about, and that 9 of Wands in reverse, just kind of not being so open to it, but being more open to it. And this is the communication. Mercury and Sagittarius energy. It's fast. It's coming in quite fast. And of course, it's the 8 again. It's all about the action that they're taking here. And Mercury, again, here with the King of Swords as well, is the planet of the mind, but it's the planet of communication. And a lot of times it's around reading and writing. Six of Wands, King of Swords, Eight of Wands in here now. This is a message coming in. And this joy is coming around this sun energy, this joyous outcome, this new cycle. The end, the completion of this cycle is clear everywhere here. In the World card, completion energy, the Two of Pentacles here, the Strength card, the Magician, even the Eight of Cups here, having learned some kind of lesson. This message, look at that. That is so clear. The manifesting energy here, the soulmate energy manifesting this abundance. Again, if you were in this Ten of Cups or you were heading there, building a family, is going to mean something different for everybody. Building a life, and it can be just blending families, just getting a life together, introducing families, whatever that means for you. And that's a 10 there. So that's more energy of the new beginning here, the end of the cycle and the joy. Look, there is the sun here, of course, because this has that energy for me. So it's a validation, and it's the sun coming in really twice for me. Okay, I want to move the energy, but that was definitely meant to be yours. I want to move it some more. Now that your reading is underway, the Horse, accepting help from another, delegating authority. This is going to sound really weird, but I really do feel that the King of Pentacles is kind of given it to the Knight of Pentacles, which is strange, I know, because there's a lot more authority here in the King of Pentacles. But there's just a humility coming through here, an acknowledgement too, again, of the past energy of the harness undone, but also maybe just really trying to get in here. And this Horse is that energy as well. It's a freeing energy. It's pushing through the karma, through obstacles, wanting to be successful here. Yeah, this is really clear. Okay, it's going here right on the Lovers in reverse, that apology. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. They kind of want to go everywhere. Butterfly, beauty, transformational energy. The Seven, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. The time, it's in the dark and spinning around before it comes out as a butterfly. It's time. That's transformational energy, big time. It's going here on the Nine of Cups. Also here with the Sun energy, which of course you see that coming out more when the sun is out. The bottom of the deck, movement. It's not much more than that except for the waves. Look at that for the emotional energy. It's coming to a 9. That's attainment, fulfillment. That's things coming to fruition. It's the emotional energy here. It's the divine, but it's also the emotional energy. Yeah, this is really very clear. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards for Taurus. Aho. By the way, I am not reading Oracle in reverse right now. The bottom of the deck. It's the Swan. Transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. The Swan also. Hello. I just looked, I saw the camera nearing, getting ready to shut down, and I thought, oh, I have time. I didn't have time. So death, forgiveness, the Frog. This is obviously in many ways like the Death card. It's the transformational energy. It doesn't even say it on here. It doesn't need to. It's what's here on the Swan as well. This is the changes. This is the energy of moving on from everything that's happened. That's asking for the forgiveness in the Ten of Swords. It's also the death of the ego here, coming back in a really different vibe, asking for a second chance. Look at this. for the forgiveness, which is also very strongly here in the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is a 10 here in this energy, and that's the new cycle. So it's the end of the cycle, and it's a total renewal. It's the completion of the cycle, and it's a new start. It's a totally new start, the transformation here. The butterfly also connecting with the Ten of Swords, and it's connected right to the forgiveness energy. This is coming to a 13, which is a 4, and that's a manifesting energy here. And look, it's the new start. It's the mushrooms. And then it came here with the frog, which I thought was really interesting. It says cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. That is this communication that's coming, Taurus. That's whether this is a conversation, this is in person, an SMS, an email, a voicemail. We saw that with the King of Cups and the King of Wands coming in quite fast with their feelings. The King of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands, the World card, the Ten of Cups. It's extremely clear that this is a totally new start, and it's letting go of the past hurt and really starting. It's a total renewal here, and your person coming out of the shadow and ego as well. Were they kind of in that frog energy at some point? Maybe. Yeah. But cleaning house, you know, that's working things out. A disruption is here, look. So this was here. Funny, because I'm not reading reversals right now, but it was just sitting here in reverse. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. Divine timing, communication, growth. It's interesting because this is just, for me, this is a lot of the past energy here. But this is also, I do have to say, kind of just coming out of nowhere energy. I don't know if you're going to be expecting this or not. Maybe you are now. I'm keeping it the way it came in. Here with the Eight of Cups in reverse, that's where it was. And that's having learned some lessons as they come back in here in a really different energy. Strong energy of coming out of shadow and ego here. The transformational energy is really strong. I'm putting that here, right here with the frog. Forgiveness, here with the Ten of Swords. The horse, here with the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, channeled love messages, messages from their higher self, messages from your person. I really want to know what they have to say. I'm going to close my eyes. So what is coming out, what's falling out is yours. Should some fall out too? We were destined to meet. This is real. Do you still love me? That's the Lovers in reverse. There's a lot of regret there. It's kind of hiding under here now. My heart belongs to you. Do you think of me too? I'm trying to send you a message. This is the reading. This is really the reading here. I don't need to go over it. Yeah, definitely. I made so many mistakes. Forgiveness, the frog. Coming out of the shadow and the ego. Here, the transformation also. Here, I'm connecting to the butterfly. With forgiveness, the forgiveness card connecting directly to the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is asking for forgiveness and a new start. Here as well in this death energy, it's asking for a second chance. Please forgive me. I made so many mistakes. Please forgive me, as we just talked about forgiveness. Okay, Taurus, this is the last message. Let's see what's going on. We're going to close your reading. I reread our messages. Could it be this is what sort of set things off, maybe. It's coming in some Page of Swords energy, you know. If not watching in on you, perhaps if you're connected in that way, definitely looking at, well, looking at old messages here, wherever they are. Taurus, that is your reading today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I actually want to put it here with the swan. I enjoyed your reading very much, and I hope you did too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you liked today's video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here today. I'm sending you so much love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you. And I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Taurus.